Hello, this is Heisenberg, here to review Johnny Sokko and his flying robot. These are figures that came out in the year 2000 from the toy maker Medicom. Alright, Johnny Sokko and his flying robot was a 1960s Japanese TV show. One of the fun moments in the first episode is when you first see the robot, they sort of raise the camera up like this, and it's a really cool scene. So they also dubbed the TV show into English, and it was shown in the US, and that's where I saw it. And it's a great TV show. It has great music. Definitely, I think it helps if you're a young kid, because. But yeah, it's giant robots. Particularly this giant robot fighting giant monsters, and I just liked everything about it. I liked the action. I liked the robot. I liked Johnny. I liked the whole thing. So this toy is from Medicom, came out in the year 2000, and you got together in one package. You got the giant robot and Johnny. So yeah, that's Johnny down there. And I'm pointing out the fact that there's a little button on the back of the toy. So what happens when you push that button? If you look closely, yeah, his eyes light up. So we'll see that closer in a minute. I'd actually forgotten about that feature. So yeah, look, watch his eyes, and I'll push the button again so you can see it light up. So I've seen this sell on eBay for about $30, so you can still find it. The robot is about 8.5 inches tall, this toy, and Johnny's about 3.5 inches tall. Being 8.5 inches tall, it's kind of hard to pair him up with a Godzilla toy, because the Godzilla toys tend to either be, at least the ones I have, tend to be either taller or shorter than that. So now we're going to get a closer look at Johnny. So again, Johnny Sokko, he's on his wristwatch. There is a watch with a radio where he can control the giant robot. You got to watch the show to find out how he ends up with that. But yeah, and this is sort of his uniform. He's in this organization called Unicorn. So this is his uniform. He's got the backpack. I think this is a very nice rendering of Johnny Sokko. Yeah, I'm trying to show you his wristwatch there. And he's got the little visor. The visor does move. I'm glad I haven't lost the visor. The visor falls off pretty easily, unfortunately. So here's a closer look at Johnny. And again, I think this is really good, especially the uniform and the helmet, the uniform, the wristwatch. I think it all captures the show very well. I haven't gone back to look to see if it's very accurate or not, but certainly from my memory, it evokes the show very well. And so does the robot. Now, there's a lot of different toys of this giant robot, and I only own this one because this is the only one that, at least when I look at it, reminds me of the show. The other ones tend to be, I don't know, the face is off, or they distort the body some way. So in terms of articulation, this toy is actually very stiff. You can, as I said, you can move the head and you can move the arms up and down, but the elbows are really stiff. It's hard to do much with the elbows, and you can't. The shoulders are fairly stiff too. That you can't he can't get his arms all the way down to his side. They kind of stick out. Of course, in the show, the robot itself is stiff, but he's not quite this stiff. So I wish he was a little easier to move around. The hands do spin around at the wrist there. But like I said, it's like what I like about this guy is that he looks a lot like the robot on the TV show. The hips are very stiff. You can spin the leg around, but no reason to do that. And the knees are okay. I'm going to show you try to show you the knees. And then the feet are also pretty articulate. And Johnny's not articulate. The only thing that moves on him is the visor going up and down. So yeah, I like this. So yeah, I like this toy a lot. I like that he looks like the robot on the show. I wish he moved a little better, but normally I don't move him. I just sort of pose him and look at him. So he's a nice. So I do. If you haven't seen the TV show and get a chance, I recommend it. It might not hold up if you're an adult, but especially for young kids, I thought again it made a real big impression on me. So there you have Johnny Sokko and his flying robot. This is Heisenberg, hoping you enjoy your giant robot toys.